Now, in case you weren't aware, Warner Brothers owns DC Comics. So everything DC Comics, including the movies, right? That's all Warner Brothers. They own it all. They also own, well, they own the rights to do stuff with Harry Potter as well. They don't own Harry Potter. JK Rowling owns Harry Potter, a very big IP. So in my opinion, it's in their best interest to make her happy so that she doesn't, when their contract or whatever agreement they have runs out, takes that IP and runs off with it. And also, it's in their best interest to keep her happy because if she ends up making some new IP that takes off, which she very well could, she's a talented woman, despite how you might feel about her. Harry Potter is massive. That will be a pop culture cornerstone for decades to come. So, you would want to stay in her good graces, right? So that you already have a working relationship. If she makes some new big IP, you might have first dibs because you've always treated her good. So I'm kind of curious as to why DC Comic Books would hire this writer named Gretchen Felker-Martin to write this new Red Hood comic. Because if you look into who this writer is, you find some pretty interesting things. So this got brought to my attention thanks to Fandom Pulse and Blabs, let's just call her Blabs, a Side Scrollers co-host, friend of mine, posted this backing it up. So she has quite the interesting past. Wrote a book called Manhunter, all about taking down the TERFs, including the Knights of JK Rowling, all kinds of other crazy shit this person has said. And I'm really not surprised about that, but I am a little surprised that a company owned by Warner Brothers would hire somebody that advocated for cutting J.K. Rowling's throat and called for, well, I'm actually not surprised that they would hire somebody that would praise the World Trade Center getting taken down, because Marvel has done that, actually. Marvel has given Captain America to someone who did that. His name was Ta-Nehisi Coates. That guy is a big pile of trash. I've already done videos on him. A lot of these people in the mainstream comic book business are very, very anti-American. A lot of them are hyper-radical leftists, as this person is right here. And I guarantee you one of the reasons that this person was picked up is because they are very anti-J.K. Rowling, as I'm sure you've seen all of the shit that J.K. gets constantly by the radical left on social media. But you have to wonder if Warner Brothers knows they did this, and I'm sure they probably wouldn't be very happy about it. DC Comics pulls this shit all the time, so does Marvel. But Disney doesn't work with J.K. Rowling. Now, the comic book industry hiring people like this has been a problem for a long time. This person has no comic book experience. I have to wonder if this person is even a comic book fan. Okay, this is another example of a person getting hired purely on their politics. But what is this person known for? As the monster who took out J.K. Rowling, because they wrote this book called Manhunt. And Manhunt is all about a virus that infects people with high testosterone and basically turns them into TERF monsters. And at least that's what I got from it by looking into what these books are that this person wrote. But they do have quite the history. This article is from the Daily Mail. It was posted on November 2023. Critically acclaimed trans horror author hails Osama bin Laden's principled destruction of the Twin Towers months after sharing her desire to take out J.K. Rowling. Very, very interesting. Deleted, but the list comes for all. And there you can see the post of what was deleted. Now, this I do believe would get you hired at Marvel or DC. Absolutely. A lot of those people hate America. But this is a whole nother level, the shit with JK. I can't believe anybody. This is unhinged behavior. Look at this. Today I learned that the guy who took out Osama brags about it in his Twitter bio. Of course, this person takes problems with that because to these people, someone like that man is a hero. They're a hero to this person. This is April 22nd, 2022. Writer under fire for burning JK Rowling alive in vile horror novel. And these are the fantasies that a lot of these unhinged people that are on the radical left have. They want to burn you. They want to take you out, destroy you. This book seems pretty disgusting. I've read a couple of the reviews on it. Kind of reminds me of the Kershaw hater, Anna Valens, that talked about wanting to have breeding facilities and stuff. A lot of really disgusting fantasies going around here. But in the comic, it follows two women, quote unquote, attempting to survive in a world ravaged by a plague which transforms anyone with enough testosterone into a shrieking monstrosity. They find themselves at war with TERFs, the derogatory acronym that includes the Knights of JK Rowling. And they hate JK, man. So I have to wonder, does JK Rowling know about this? Does Warner know what DC Comics is doing? Because here's the thing. They are banking a lot on this show and Harry Potter itself. And I do wonder, is this something that they condone? Are they okay with this? Do they even know? Because DC Comics and Marvel will do this shit all the time. But this might be crossing a little bit of a line. So I guess we'll see. But I would imagine this news will get to them. The book's already, it looks like it's already done. So maybe this still comes out. I don't know. But I mean, this is a really good example of why comics aren't in the best shape. Now, there are some great comics out there now, but they're still doing this kind of shit. Bringing this person on to write this book is totally intentional. Bringing them in, there's no reason for this person to be working in comics. It's all done for political favors, because they like the shit this person posts online, or maybe it's because they hate JK Rowling and somebody that works there is pissed that Warner's making that show. I mean, remember all that shit that happened with Hogwarts Legacy, man. So, interesting stuff. Yeah. JK Rowling working very closely with Warner Brothers right now. I do wonder how she feels about this and how Warner feels about it. Hopefully, we find out. Anyway, before you go, make sure you comment and let me know about all this. Also, consider subscribing. Also, check out the link in my description to my comic book. It's an awesome comic, 60-plus pages of pure action and entertainment. All we're trying to do with this comic is entertain you. So check it out. Lots of stuff going on in the comic. We got 4 covers. We actually have a side book about the main character's grandfather, and it's a story that inspired him to join the American military. That supplemental book, Tales from the Battlefield, is only $6. We also have shirts and posters. If you want a signed comic, we got signed and graded slabs that'll be coming. These are amazing. They pop. They look great on your wall. But if you just want to read the book, cover D, $17. Very fair price for a square-bound, 60-plus page comic. I think it's an amazing book. You're going to love it. Check it out. And with that, like I said, comment, share the link, share the video, hit that notification bell, throw a like up, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
The year is 1945. World War II rages from the halls of Buckingham Palace to the shores of the Nile River. Even now, the clash between freedom and tyranny is about to boil over. Somewhere in North Africa, 2 American flyboys are soaring high on a reconnaissance mission. searching for clues to a peculiar new obsession, with the occult gripping the Nazi high command.